Let's try this again then. Hello. Yeah, it's Sunday. We're surprisingly not playing Star Wars The Old Republic, but actually last week we started playing Near Mage, which is from a company named Stuck in Attic, who make who made a point-and-click adventure called Gibbous. Good thing I just put my freshly cleaned mouse pad here, so when this splashed slightly, it got a nice little soda drop. We wouldn't want this place to look like, some actual clean person lived here. Anyway, so what is Near Mage? Well, basically, this lady is Illy, and she is a young woman who loves playing computer games and whose parents told her, hey, Illy, you are, you kind of should, find a job and stuff. And so, what she actually decided to do, and then she got a letter from her grandma, or a great aunt, I think is what it is, who told her, hey, why don't you come and visit me in Transylvania? And so she took the opportunity because that meant that, she told her parents, maybe I'll have some time to think of things to do. And, turns out her grandma is actually a magic... Hello, Herr Fuchsig. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? Let's give you a short shout out. I saw you were playing a cute little game. What was it called again? There. Deltarune, right. It was a very cute pixely game. I forgot to copy the raid message, but I'm here. That's fine. That's a, see it as your original contribution to this whole raid. Hi Tubbs here. Hi Herr Fuchsig. Hi everyone else. It was a very cute game that I saw you playing there with like, it was, what was it from the, I forgot the name. From the people who made that other game, Undertale, right? Same. Good. It looked very cute, like you being able in pixelated art to kind of walk around and, excuse me, the soda is talking to me. Running around and with some companions and kind of trying to do quests and stuff. I know it's a very vague description, but don't. It's 29 degrees here. Actually, my stream started at like the hottest point of the day, and from now on, it's going slowly down. So I'm already completely wiped. Which is the best precondition for doing a stream, I would say. So yeah, just about that. It's kind of a parallel story to Undertale, right? Yeah. It felt a bit Undertale-y. Yeah, it's a really cute and like, Undertale has a special hook, so it looks like a good game. And it seems like they did a good job with their next game, which I like. It's always good to see people whose games you like do a new good game. Glad it finally cooled off a little here. Yeah, Yeah, no, it's only just about to start. Like now, the sun has just started hiding behind the clouds, so hopefully I'll be doing a little better. So yeah, the game we're playing today is called Near Mage. That's what these letters here are supposed to be. I know they're a bit fancy. So we're playing Illy, a young lady who's supposed to get a job, but her parents kind of told her, like, maybe you should, start deciding what you want to do with your life. And so she goes and takes an invitation from her aunt, kind of to, on the one hand, procrastinate, and maybe on the other hand, at least that's what she tells her parents, to get a job, get some time to, just get away from everything and decide and think about what she wants to do with her life. And now turns out that her aunt, great aunt, something like that, is kind of has things to do with magic, and the place she lives in has stuff to do with magic. And so last stream we found a little, like, basically like a barrier in the middle of the road, and if you go there with this little gold medallion that she's wearing in this picture, it will actually kind of and say some magic words, which I've actually forgotten, which is a good start, because I mean she just said it correctly, but I wonder if the game will test my knowledge later on. So Illy went there, said the magic words, and suddenly a gateway opened to a second city called Raku. And in this city, Illy enrolled in a magic university. And so now this seems to be not just a point-and-click adventure, which is, kind of what you'd expect when you see the game, but it also has some magic mechanics, and you can actually learn different magical spells and kind of combine them into fancier spells, apparently. We have learned exactly one thing right now, so we haven't actually been, like, you need 3 of these spell components. What were they called? Near spells? Something like that. So you need to learn 3 components. We just learned 1. So you'll be discovering how the magic works in this game together with me. And that's the aunt, that's Illy, that's the headmaster, who is called Mr. Strigoi, which, as far as I remember, is a word for Strigoi. Sorry, Mrs. Strigoi, which is some Slavic word for a type of, like, well, basically vampire. So that'll be interesting. And this person, I'm not sure. I think that might be one of the other students that we walked across, but we haven't really had much interaction. So we'll see how this goes, I guess. Ah, yeah. This is the room Aunt... What is her name? Well, Illy's aunt put Illy up in. With a really nice view.
I have a perfect view of the clock tower from here, and the little plaza below. Attics rule.
Okay, maybe I should turn down the volume just slightly.
I recognize my mom and dad in their youth. No idea who these other people are. Distant relatives, I assume? It is super comfy and cozy, but I've got stuff to do. Some of these titles are really out there. I'm not a scholar or anything, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly occult stuff. So cool.
Oh yeah, and we met some painter on the streets of this historical city.
Akeem gifted me this beautiful abstract piece. What a sweetheart.
Yeah, and he gave us this painting when we asked how much it was. Oh yeah, and one thing that is unique for point-and-click adventure games, but maybe not for other games, is you can actually call up the wardrobe and like customize Illy if you want to. I left the default look just because that's basically what you get the. I don't know. That look is on the covers and things like that, so I kind of didn't want to change it too much. All right. Oh, Domnica is the aunt's great aunt's name. That's her. Oh, we can actually talk to her again.
What's shaking, Auntie?
My arthritic bones, dear.
Ouch. Nice. Where did you say I could get some deadly nightshade?
You must leave an offering of bread, salt, and brandy in a particular clearing, somewhere in the woods northwest of Rakos.
Right. Thanks.
Oh, right. We're supposed to, like, that's our second lesson is, what's it called? Just like potion magic and stuff. And so we're actually, supposed to get some ingredients. I think I even noted them down with some newly ordered pencils. I'm all analog again. Yeah, we're supposed to get opium, poppy, monk's hood, and hemlock. And deadly nightshade from the forest. What did you say? Southeast?
What's shaking, Auntie?
My
Out. Where did you say?
You must leave somewhere in the woods northwest of
Northwest.
Rakos.
Right. Thanks.
All right. Northwest. Let's note that down just in case we can find it. Gonna have to do some post-stream care and also walk Yuna and prepare my dinner. I will be lurking though. Yeah. Have a fun evening and relax. And if you're lurking, then I hope you'll enjoy it. And yeah, I guess Yuna is the dog. Then you know what to do. Give the dog scritches. All right.
Books, chalices, strange statuettes, all sorts of knickknacks. It's like a cabinet of curiosities. Domnika's got eclectic taste.
Oh, why is there... Is that a painting, a photo of Illy on that scrying?
Who knows what the future brings, huh?
But we can't interact with it. The hotspots in this game are a little weird, because usually you have like you have to point at the actual character. And here it's a lot more general area where the character is. And some of the exits are kind of really huge hotspots, like often like the entire left side or something is an exit, or here. Also, like sometimes exits are at edges in a weird way where you wouldn't kind of see them. Not big criticism, but just like, things to notice.
Doesn't look like it's seen actual fire in years. How does that figure?
Okay, unused fireplace. Okay.
Busara Botanical Atlas. This looks helpful.
Oh, right. We were told, I'm accidentally doing things here. Okay. Yeah, we were told that we should probably find a book somewhere to tell us how to tell apart these plants. And our aunt told us that opium, poppy, monk's hood, and hemlock should probably be in her herb garden outside. And, I guess clicking at this bookshelf, we actually got a book that describes deadly nightshade, also known as Belladonna. You might remember that name more. It's the main tool of many crime stories and stuff like that. Blackthorn. Okay, Blackthorn we're not really. Monkshood, Aconitum we're supposed to look for. Crimson Weed we're not. Deadroot, Neblash. Deadroot, Radix Mortuorum. Radix means root, I think, or radish. Oh yeah, root, radix, that fits. Like, because radishes, which is the same word as radix, are basically just big edible roots. Caution, only to be studied in its wilted form. If reviving is absolutely necessary, watering does not help, only blood. Neblash, Allium interfectorum. Caution, can cause extreme allergic reactions, especially in vampires, but not exclusively.
Hemlock and poppy, huh? Feels good to be able to spot them from now on.
Oh, cool. Okay. Poison hemlock, wormwood, vervain, and opium poppy. Vervain was that Vampire Diaries and things, I think, where it was like basically their rare anti-magic herb, and suddenly it showed up everywhere. I'm assuming that most of these plants are not just regular garden plants, but are plants of the type that you would, were traditionally used in some magical stuff. Monkshood, Blackstone. Okay, we've gone through all of them.
I don't need to look up anything else right now.
Okay, I guess that works. Look for a garden in Sigishwara. Sigishwara is the city where the aunt lives, and Rakus is the town on the other side of like the magical gateway.
I don't think I should go snooping in there. Domnika expects better of me.
I'm not allowed to go sneaking in the pantry. Okay.
Domnika's library. Some of these titles are really out there.
Alright, I guess that tells us that the book is, that the books are done. Okay, and now her plants.
That's hemlock. And that's poppy. Score.
Okay, hemlock and poppy. Good.
I already got everything I could from here.
Okay, so we're still missing Monk's Hood and Nightshade. Are we? Wait, we have an inventory, don't we? Monk's Hood we already got from the shopkeeper, I think. Right. We went into like an herb shop and he said, well, these things I don't really have. Okay, so we already have Monk's Hood, we have hemlock, we have poppy. Good, so we still need Nightshade and salt bread and brandy. Potion Master Savetta has asked you to gather the ingredients necessary for a flying potion. Right, that was what we wanted to make. We actually wanted to make flying stuff. And I just love the art style in this game.
I just love the architecture here. It's like something out of a children's picture book.
I should have remembered. I should have looked up whether this city. Well, I guess I can do it right now and see. Let's see. Sigishwara, Romania. First thing, yes, the city exists. It has a Hotel Transylvania. And yeah, there's a few pictures here. It's definitely a historical city center like that with a city walls. And the buildings are actually quite colorful as well. Like, it all looks a bit more worn on these pictures. But like there's like light blue buildings with yellow frames like this one. And there's like yellow with orange buildings like this one. Have I seen? Yeah, there's green one with yellow is there as well. So they definitely... It's definitely stylistically buildings like that exist in the town, and there's cobblestone and rolling hills apparently, and a lot of flowers. And even like some buildings even have like these balcony fences and things like that, kind of like this one. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. I think that church, where was that? Here? Northwest is where we want to go anyway. That's a different... Let's just take a quick trip to the south gate. No. No, wait. Main plaza. Maybe west gate. There was a church somewhere. I guess I was thinking of this building. But yeah, they have the city at the top, so that definitely, like all of these, this looks a lot like the actual historical city, with like the colorful buildings, like also in the Middle Age style with these rows of buildings right connected next to each other, and the fortified building at the top, and the churches. I think they're stylistically similar, but not really. Like, I couldn't, like, at least of the churches they show here on, you know, I'm just going via Google Maps here. So, like, these buildings don't actually seem to be identical. Like, there's a clock tower with, like, 4 little towers on it. But it's like a slightly... This one is a more, I guess, Baroque style with that ball in the middle, and these others are more straight and things like that. So it's not quite... But there are other buildings who have these straight towers, so... So I guess it's like, look at the city and then design a new city in the same style. And it's also like the... Was it here? Here, I think. Yeah, like there are places like this, where it's like a road going down to a gate and a path going up around other buildings and things like that. So, very interesting. Oh, also some really weirdly shaped buildings, like almost, you know, rounded, almost like Hobbit hole style. Oh, and apparently they have a bridge somewhere. I guess that must be down here. And they have a river as well, so like the general idea of the city is very much represented, but it's more a inspired by the city than being able to see actual or recognize actual spots. So now we know. Sorry, sometimes I get like curious like that and go like, well, this is a city that supposedly...
Not gonna lie, I'd love to actually live in it. That'd be cool.
Small tower. Okay. Oh, we talked to Zane earlier, and he's looking for... What is it, like his granddad who went to this city and then just disappeared?
Illy, what's cracking?
Not much. You? Still waiting for the truth to fall out of the sky?
Pretty much.
Huh. They're really crooked. They look neat.
Okay, but it's not northwest of Shibuara. I forgot the actual like syllables that make up the name. I'm sorry. I'm so horrible. Oh, here's a name.
Hi.
What?
What?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, it's about the, bread.
What? Oh, the loaves. You want one?
No, I'm just, where did you buy them?
A few streets away, but really, if you want one, I can give you one. I don't even know why I bought 3 of them. I get confused. What?
What? Oh, geez, right. Well, I'll pay for it.
No, miss. Just take one. It's a gift.
Okay, I just thought, oh, since when does he have a name?
That's very, very nice of you. I appreciate it.
What? Please, enjoy.
But I guess that means we get another one of the items we need, because we were brandy, bread, and salt. Let's keep a little bit of an eye on that. I didn't even notice he had bread next to him. Before that, he had a cat sitting next to him. And Illy was going, oh, cute. The cat and the guy kind of looked the same.
Trying to get her bearings the old school way.
Okay, she doesn't have anything.
I think I should really eat something.
Okay, and here's the gateway to Rakus.
I should leave.
Safe travels.
Alright.
Please don't try to hit on me. I'm engaged.
Oh wait, that was...
I'm not interested.
What it is and what it do.
Okay, so let's go High Watch Avenue. Oh, that was the one with the blood splatter entryway, right?
Yikes. That's a lot of blood. Bones are scattered all across the steps, too. There's a carnivore living in there for sure.
It's kind of, if it didn't say blood spattered, I would just say, well, it's a pink building with like lighter and darker spots. So I'm a bit sad that it's not a little more. I mean, the bones are kind of obvious, but, oh, red wavy
I'm
floss.
not that great at botany, so I've no idea what these red flowers are. They look cool, though. I've seen them here and there across Rakus.
There's someone here sitting in the tree. Another one. Lots of people here.
Such a distinguished look.
Sorry.
Such a distinguished looking avenue.
The flora is something else here in Rakus. This tree is absolutely colossal. I can't even see its top from here.
You're not my type, sorry.
Everyone is thinking we're hitting on them. Is this kind of the... I wonder if this is kind of the red light district and we just don't understand it yet.
Someone in there is really, really shy. They look like traditional carvings I've seen around Sigishwara, but somehow more, esoteric, I guess. The mortar coil. I guess you don't shuffle it off, you shuffle in.
Well, we haven't been in there yet.
Welcome to the Mortal Coil, new customer.
The local flora is being paid special attention by the owners of the mortar coil. It all smells kind of wonderful, too, and mysterious.
Okay. Barzai and Daffin.
Good to have you here, Near Mage. I am he who is called Barzai.
Illy.
Pleasure. Well, Miss Illy, we sell the finest herbs and spices in the area. We take great pride in our fresh niblash. Browse at your leisure, and let me know if you need anything.
Ah, Neblash. That was one of the spices we heard. What did you miss? I found a book about herbs, and I found what was it? I found opium, poppy, and hemlock, and monkshood we had yesterday already. Like opium, poppy, and hemlock I found in Aunt Dominica's garden, so where we expected to find it. And yeah, we got monkshood from here, Najil's Botanical Emporium in Monkshood Court. So of course he had that in stock. I remember that now from last time. Didn't read all the way down here. So we're still looking for Deadly Nightshade. Oh, and the guy who was sitting in front of the house with his cat, kind of looking identical. He's a kind of distracted person, and he had bread now, and he had accidentally bought 3 loaves of bread, so he gave us one. So I read that at Monkshood. Well, no, it's not an OE, so shoe, monk shoe, maybe like shoe. Yeah. So, but that's pretty much all. We found a bunch of flowers that we need for the flying potion, and bread, and now we need brandy, salt, and nightshade.
Mind if I ask what you are, if that's not insensitive?
Not at all. I am aghast. Never heard of us? Have you?
Nope.
Kadath in the cold waste hath known them, and what man knows Kadath? Part of my clan moved here from far, far away, from the great seaport of Baharna, on the island of Oriab. We come from far away, Near Mage.
Okay, yeah, I guess when he sees a blank stare when he mentions, like, the place he's from. So I wonder now, because we have Rakus, and we kind of, teleported through that gateway there. And we have Sigishwara. Always have problems with that name when I don't see it written out in front of me. So yeah, so we have these two, and now I wonder, is like, if you walk out of Rakus, are you still in a different world? Do you go back into the real world? Or into our world? I guess this world is real as well. Like, is this, like, are we in a magical world and there's just, like, different continents and things there? I mean, that would make sense, but, like, at the start of the game, Illy said something that sounded more like, oh, if I walk out of town here, I'll be back in the next town next to Sigishwara. So, I mean, we could be on a completely different planet, basically, or, on an Earth in a different dimension or something. Where does it draw the line? Yeah, exactly.
All this herb business seems to be really popular around here.
Lots of potions and mixtures being made near magic schools, miss.
All this herb bit.
Lots.
Have a good day.
Wishing you the same, miss.
Okay, we can't really...
It's a hearth, but it also doubles as an oven. No doubt it's used for amalgamating everything that's been dried and preserved in here.
Okay,
Hi there, I'm Illy.
Greetings. Darfine, shop assistant. Let me know if I can help with anything.
If you don't mind me asking, are you related to Barzai?
He's my cousin and my boss.
Got it.
Okay, so they don't really have anything to... I was kind of hoping we could just get salt here. I mean, I guess we should have probably gone to, like, the human city to find the salt.
Interesting choice for a window. It makes for a lot of golden cylindrical light shafts. Pleasant to gawk at.
I guess we can't go up there. Nope. Okay, so we found this this little shop here. That I think that was another one that was closed. There seem to be stairs behind the shop, but I don't think we can go there. Oh, this all leads back to Starlit Plaza, so I guess we're going in circles around this place.
I have nothing to say to you.
What's up, Buttercup?
Hello? There's no one here. Weird. They're all empty. I wonder what types of shows take place on that stage there.
Okay, we can't get closer, I guess. Oh.
There's something you don't see every day. At least not outside of Rakus, I guess.
I didn't, like, we've been in here before, and this is the first time I noticed, yes, there are actually upside-down candles hanging from the ceiling. So much for, you know, do people pay attention?
I don't drink, and I really don't have the time to hang around.
But maybe they have salt at the bar. Girl, don't be so narrow-minded. Streamer blindness, yeah, or just general people blindness, I think, in this case.
It definitely used to be a shop. Judging from what I can make out on the inside, weapons related. It's been closed for a while, though.
I seem to have lost my keys. You haven't seen them, have you?
Rakus really loves its midskins. Pretty cute statue. Severely oversized, though.
Whoops. Okay. Well, I guess if we're here, then we might as well.
Houses look more well-built and decorated on this avenue. Nothing modern here either, but you can tell there's more money. I'd better not.
I'm very busy, sorry.
I'd bet.
Okay, let's go down to the shopping district and see. I love that they built a fountain where 3 midskins supposedly crashed.
Yeah, the water's coming out of their little butts.
It's kind of like there's probably like some middle-aged cities have statues like that. Like these whimsical things where there's like you know, like peeing like little angels or you know, things like that. And there's also like where like some animals have water coming out of their butts and things like that.
Not too busy at this time of day.
Bronze needle.
Apparently there is a path.
The path gets really dark and creepy farther that way. I won't risk going further without knowing what I'm doing. A conservatory that's attached to the back of the bronze needle. Beautifully lit. Lots of strange flora. It's empty though.
Visarian's page turners. Okay. Alright, so I guess we could go to the bridge.
Lies. Lies, I tell ya. A peaceful alley leading to the rich side of town.
Okay. What?
That way to the affluent part of town. Class divides everywhere. Rakus isn't an exception.
Love the fireflies here.
I'm not changing my religion if that's what this is.
A much better view of the affluent neighborhood. A bunch of Rakusians living it up over there, across the lies.
Oh, I guess the river is called Lies? Okay. Oh, to Rotworm turn. Don't think we've been there yet. We've been to Monk's Hood Court. Huh. That's like, this game doesn't quite make it easy to find exits. Polite
Did you
member.
happen to see Jake Byrne recently?
I don't know who Jake Byrne is. Cemetery gates. Reached Raku's cemetery. Okay.
This one looks fresh. That sounded wrong. It looks like someone's been resting on it a lot in recent days. Probably a relative. Headstones of various shapes and sizes stretching out in that direction. Still, not a big graveyard. You can easily walk across all of it. Not that many graves in that direction, surprisingly. This is a pretty tiny cemetery.
Okay, I guess that's it. Interesting. I love the design. It's very busy, but that actually, for a point-and-click adventure, kind of works. Because it kind of doesn't quite make it as obvious, you know, where something might be that's interactive. And also I love that they have the waving leaves everywhere.
Rows and rows of the dead. That's the cemetery right past the gate. Rakus is so magical and advanced compared to reality, and still, they're still chopping firewood to warm themselves. Which is weird, because the temperature never seems to change.
Well, the question is, do they warm themselves, or is it just, you know, to cook, you know, either to prepare food or to cook potions?
If you don't mind, I am trying to focus. If you don't mind, I am trying to focus.
Focus, focus, focus. Okay. She seems to be telepathically
It's the gate leading into some kind of outdoor eatery or drinkery. It's decorated in traditional Romanian motifs. If you heard it through this grapevine, you've got quite sensitive ears. The trunk is thicker than my whole body.
I don't think we know each other, but we could.
There are lots of intimidating aspects of this town. This place's owner has almost got all of them beat.
Okay. So I guess there's nothing here for us to do right now.
Yo, that's so cute though. Little niches for the smaller creatures of Rakus to hang out in.
Okay, let's go to...
Yo, that little niches for the small...
Let's go to Monk's Hood Court then, again. There's Zed fighting a little bit.
Beautiful flowers all over in this part of Rakus. I wonder how they stay alive. It never seems to rain here.
Just waiting for my husband. He's inside, drinking again.
Not sure how secret it is, actually. Not sure how secret... From what I can...
Just wanted to walk over there, but okay.
Not sure how secret it is, actually. From what I can see, peeking over the wall, it's lovely.
Okay, botanical emporium. Let's look here.
Got a problem?
Hey!
Hey yourself!
Oh, brandy.
Got brandy?
Are you 18?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. How much are you having?
If it's okay with you, I'll take the bottle.
Here you are. Careful now.
Okay. I assume we paid for that? Or she put it on our tab at least?
What a bizarre way to decorate the place.
Right, this is the place where they have, like, dying animals in their, like, last moment. Just extended by some necromancer who wants them to live forever and doesn't want them to die. Okay, so I guess that's good. I didn't even think of that. But of course we're still looking for brandy, and I was so focused on the salt for some reason.
Take my advice. Keep away from vamps.
A peaceful alley.
I think we'll probably have to go to, what's it called? Back to Sigishwara.
Hi, can I go in?
Sorry, miss. Only vampires and strigoi allowed. Private party.
I love the sound of wind rustling through the vines.
Not here. My husband can see us.
Hey, sexy.
Vine shade passage to the left, firefly crossing to the right.
Nice hair, baby.
Welcome, welcome. Buy something for Sunshad's sake.
What do you sell?
Are you seriously not going to buy anything?
What do you have on offer? You're not telling me.
It looks like it's growing right out of the damp petal inn. Vegetation's allowed to spread wildly here. Pretty cool.
I still find this lizard or snake person in the lake cool. Oh, I think there's a second one here, so that's probably two lizard people. Not like one snake person and his tail. Let's go. Let's see if we can go in the inn.
Tell Hairlamb your drinks are on me, beautiful.
It's dripping with humidity, but...
Okay, we've heard that already.
Meow, meow, motherfucker.
Yo, innkeep!
What do you want, other than to waste my time?
Yay, maybe he has salt.
Got any salt you could spare?
I do got some salt, but what's it worth to you?
Worth my salt? Come on, just give me some.
All right, smartass, here you go.
Aww. Nightshade clearing, check your map. Okay, that's one way to do it.
Stairs leading up to the rooms. They could use a good sweep. There are thin, narrow leaves strewn all over. A big, beautiful bird with vivid red plumage. Quite the sight, too. It looks very, dignified.
Fun fact, the German word for plumage is Federkleid, which basically means, well, depending on how you translate, like I think the correct translation would be a feather clothing, but you could also describe it as a feather dress, which I think is kind of funny. Okay, so I guess... yeah, go to the Nightshade clearing and collect deadly lightshade. I guess that's what we're supposed to do. Ah, up there, okay. So we have to go, I guess, up as far as we can. Okay, and now I guess left. Yeah, and now...
They don't seem to move, though. An empty altar with dancing female figures on top.
Oops. Let's say that again.
An empty altar with dancing female figures on top. I think these are the mythical Yele.
Black Lake Shore. I'm confused. Is each room oriented north when you are in it, or do you have to reorient yourself every time? I think it's sort of oriented north, at least, well, at least the outside rooms I think are. But for example, like the indoor rooms, like Like we walked like this direction into a building, and then it actually, like, the inside of the building was flipped by 180 degrees. We could still see the door where we came in. But I think, at least otherwise, I've gotten pretty lost already. Let's see where we are, I guess. Yeah, I guess they were all sort of north-facing or something.
Either the earth naturally caved in, or someone dug a roundish indentation in the knoll here. I could just be imagining it, but it feels like it's radiating warmth. Someone dropped a bit of cloth here. Messy students, man.
We can't take it with us. Oh. Ah, now we're on the lake.
Something has eaten quite a lot of meat here. Something big. I can see the shoreline opposite the one I came from. Not much seems to be happening there. It's absolutely still and so quiet.
Pointy waving trees, okay. There's so many locations in this game, and it's kind of funny.
Symmetrical rows of trees gradually fading into bluish fog. My kind of aesthetic.
Here it's a shady woods. Okay, now we're here. I guess we should have turned right at the woods entrance.
This flower looks unhealthy. I don't think it gets enough water.
Oh, is that the flower that needs blood to revive? We read the... Do we have the book? No, I guess not.
I'm so tempted to peek inside, but I won't. The heck's wrong with me?
Ah, I'm blind, am I? There was this pointing hand glowing, and I guess there's suddenly a
It's almost like a natural stage bathed in golden light. Maybe if I stand here and wait, something will happen. On the other hand, maybe not. Most likely not.
Alright.
I feel... snap out of it, Il.
I feel really drawn to this place, okay.
I feel really drawn to this place. Snap out of it, Il.
Wasn't she a student in the classroom? I think she was one of the people who were standing there.
Miss. Sorry, I was here first.
Oh, you're Neve, right? I think I heard you in potions class.
That's me. Got me gargle and me bread and everything. So kindly find another clearing, yeah?
Nah, you kindly find another clearing, 'cause I suspect you don't have any salt.
Well, salt and vampires. We don't go great together.
Very inconsiderate of the potion master, what can I say? Now off you go.
Or else what, mate?
Maybe we can both win here. What if I share my salt with you and we add both our bottles and our loaves? Maybe we get lucky.
That's very decent of you, human.
Whoa, I was right!
Bonus nightshade. Can I have it?
Of course, go ahead.
You're all right.
Illy, no sweat. See you in class.
I guess that worked out.
Hey, Amitskin. Looks like I'm summoned to the potions hall.
That's a cute way to get like transitions between story bits, if they can keep that going.
It's another clearing. It looks moonlit, though there's no moon visible.
Ah, that's the lair of the Yele. Okay.
The foliage is really thick and lush in this part of the woods. Feels, I don't know, magical.
Did anyone tell you you have beautiful eyes? Did anyone tell you you have beautiful eyes?
At least she seems to have really good eyes when we were standing over there at the woods entrance. I know that they kind of did that in the game because in LucasArts you always had to wait for your character to walk over to the location and things like that. But it kind of feels silly that they shout at you over there. I guess we're going back to the Institute.
I'm kinda sick of this place already.
Aww. Wait, what was that?
The entrance is delightfully lit by candles flickering everywhere around. They seem to just go on forever.
Just admiring the architecture.
Tall gazer, whatever that is.
It's hard to even describe how tall this palace is. Absolutely nuts.
I like that they just put random students in locations.
This place is beautiful.
Can we go to the groundskeeper now? Let's just check.
I have no business with him now.
Aww. Maybe it's Artie. And he can help us.
Well, well, well. Ili Raja, looks like you have everything you need. Congratulations on completing your assignment.
Thanks. So, can I fly now?
Let's make it happen. But first, let me commend you on helping out your fellow student, Neve. It did not go unnoticed. We'll put those flowers to good use, child.
Okay. Press middle mouse button or F to fly.
Whoa, I'm flying!
Up, up, and away! Be careful not to bump into others. And no flying outside of Rakus. You hear?
Roger that.
Flying enabled. You can now fly around the Institute and in Rakus. Press middle mouse button or F, press it again to start walking normally again. Fly like an eagle. Aww. Fast travel enabled. Press M to open your map. Oh, that's cool. I guess that means... yeah.
Octavian, my one and only love.
Our helpful fox is just sleeping here. It's kind of... wait. If we change the hair and let's say... okay, we can only switch the jacket on and off. I was just going like, wait, does every clothing item have the animation? But I guess the top doesn't really have to, so they only have to do the hair. And only the long hair, I guess. And, so let's do this. Oh, we got an achievement. Changed clothes. So fresh, so clean. Yeah. The hair actually still flows. That's cool. Okay. That's a nice detail. I love that. That they just didn't just do like a static animation, but that they actually... You know, that's so much extra work to do that for every hairstyle. I wonder if this short one does it as well. Yeah. It does it less, but it does it, so that's... Okay, does this one do it as well? Maybe just the bangs? No. Okay. Because, like, I would have thought, like, it makes sense that if you have, like, one longer hairstyle or something that you would do it for that, but, like, doing it for every hairstyle. But, I mean, they did it for so many that, you know, I guess, you know, whether it's this colorful one or this white one, there's not much difference there. You know, it's the drawing itself is the same, and you just, if you have vector graphics, you just select the colors and switch them to white. So that's not a problem. But like for this one, like each one they cannot do makes a difference, of course. Oh, it's almost it's a different head, like different lipstick depending on what hairstyle you pick. Like the longer open hair. Okay. But I like that. Like it's a nice detail.
Are you a friend of Tudor Strigoi?
My dorm room is a mess.
What is up here anyway? Common room?
Don't make me cast Fatal Blast on ya!
Wouldn't mind studying with you, or just you.
Everyone is flirting. What's going on? And that's Strigor's office, I guess, where we can't actually go in right now. Which, you know, story-wise makes sense. Okay, but now we have fast travel, apparently. We can go to Rakus. But that's nice, because, like, I keep getting lost. So having fast travel now... Like, the map, like, with these, like, black highlights and things already looked like it should have fast travel. So I was a bit confused when we didn't have that. Oh, what? We've got everything we need for that quest, right? Explore Rakus is all it says. Help Zane find out what happened to his great-grandfather Ripple Derleth. Can we find anything here?
Yep, as expected. Lots of them. A wealth of occult knowledge at my fingertips.
But nothing we can do. Okay.
Wonder what's behind it. These hedges are expertly trimmed. The groundskeeper must really love his work.
I like that there's a little midskin sleeping in the hedge.
A place to sit down with your fellow students and talk spellcrafting.
Potions Hall, main hall. Will it scroll if we go further left? Is there something else? Ah, there is.
Why are you all up in my face like this?
What a view of the blue, misty mountains from up here. Not to mention the dragons flying in the distance. How did I ever end up in a place like this?
Drugs. Lots of drugs.
There's a hollow right above its roots, but I'm not putting my hand in unless I have a real good reason to do so.
Okay, yeah. That might be something for later. And I keep thinking, if I were her, I would take out a notebook and keep notes. When, again, would she get all that info ever? Well, we have a notebook, basically. We have the game keeping track of things for us. Or what? I'm not quite following, I guess.
Don't you know eavesdropping is rude, Near Mage?
Oof, I think I just missed my class.
This is where I pick classes when one's available. That way to the Aula Magna, where classes are held.
Oh, like the different students and dragons and things like that?
Probably best to not be summoned there.
Yeah, I guess that would work. That.
Geography here is so hard to wrap your head around.
I mean, it says Transylvania, so it kind of seems like when you come here, it returns to the normal world. They don't actually give that info. Okay, I guess we can go back to Sigishwara. South Gate, East Gate. Let's go to Tower Square. There were some shops there, and maybe there's something to talk about.
Sorry, Miss. The memorial house is closed for repairs.
Okay, thanks. I don't see clock hands, though. This town feels timeless. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Aw. Can't talk with him. Oh. The train is there, but it's when you try to interact with it, it just says tracks.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of trains coming this way. There are tourists around, though.
There is a train right here, right now. And he doesn't have anything to say. Oh, the grumpy guy has left.
Ah, so damn cute. There's an old-timey public telephone, too. Ah, so damn cute. There's an old-timey public telephone, too. Ah, so damn cute.
Okay, these are all one interactable item that doesn't do much. Interesting. It looked kind of like this might be an article or something that one could read.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, you!
So, what's been up?
You know, cleaning glasses and hating my life. Not necessarily in that order. Barely anyone coming through that front door. I feel like I'm not even earning my pay.
Aw, geez, hang in there.
What else am I gonna do, huh?
So, what's been up?
You know, cleaning barely. I feel
odd.
What else?
Catch you later.
Nothing really to say. They really paid attention to like how do buildings look and things like that. Because like we have the terracotta stove, which of course is cool. And is like something characteristic in such older bars or something, that they, you know, had a place to keep warm, or, you know, like when you came in from the cold, where people could warm up again. And also the radiator under the window actually has the radiator pipe going away, which is just so, you know, just a little detail that many artists forget. I guess let's see if Dominica has something to say.
Dominica's library. Some of these titles are really out there. What's shaking, Auntie?
My arthritic bones, dear.
Ouch. Nice.
Aww.
It is super
I don't think there's anything in that room. I had hoped that maybe something had changed up here. Oh! Do you see that? They actually did a parallax effect when you walk left or right. Like you see... It's just the picture of like the city slightly moving left or right as you walk left or right. They don't move like relative to each other. Like I would have expected maybe the tower to move a little as well, but I guess then if it had that much movement, then you would have to like change the perspective on the tower as well. Anyone we can talk to?
It doesn't concern me.
I love that he has like a... I don't know, I guess it's supposed to be a cat. And he's like playing with the cat.
Man, that's a great view of the Citadel. Gate's been left open, but no one seems to be home. I wonder what that means. What a strange flower. It's got such a particular smell. That leads out of town. I think I'll stay.
Okay, let's try Southgate. It's kind of weird that you can't really talk to him much more.
Hey, kitty. Did you just bark at me?
The cat, right? Crazy stuff.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, and there's more to it.
What's even crazier than a cat that seems to bark?
There's been a whole bunch of them. A lineage. All identical.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm long in the tooth, child, but since I was a wee girl, I've seen this very cat come and go hundreds of times. How could that be, other than generations of identical critters?
It would seem to be the only reasonable explanation, right?
That's what I'm saying. Someone should make a documentary about it.
This is extraordinary. How is that cat barking?
Heh. Well, it reminds me of an old folk tale from when I was a little child. A girl who confronted a mighty Solomonar on the top of a mountain, just her and her dog, and they were both turned into cats. But, well, the barking... Most likely there's just something wrong with this cat's throat.
Yeah, most likely. I should be going.
Go. Make something of the day.
Yeah, that was mentioned in Gibbous as well. That seems to be, I don't know, either an old Romanian, very well-known tale, or just, you know, like a tale from some town in Romania that the writers thought, you know, was so cool that they just keep using it in their games. Ah, now he's back with, oh, that's a different guy. The one with the cat, actually.
Isn't that cute? Oh, the guy and his cat seem to be in sync. That leads way too far out of town for me. It looks peaceful, but I don't have time to visit.
Been here already. So South Gate, train station, Tower Square, main plaza, northwest wall, West Gate and Barrier Fields we did. I think northwest wall we did as well. I remember those two gates. And then I guess we went down here. And that's where the moon is sitting, and here's where the cat is sitting, yeah. I think we've been to East Gate. Yeah. So we've unlocked Earth. Okay, I guess we haven't found anything about Zane's great-grandfather in Sigishwara, so I guess we're going back and we'll explore Rakus some more.
That leads out of town. I think I'll stay.
Let's see. Ah, that's the rich town. This rich part is Thin Poplar Avenue.
Definitely the most popular of trees on this street. Sorry.
Yes.
It looks abandoned.
I guess we haven't really looked. Oh, wait. Can we do anything here?
Not shy about showing off the family wealth and/or.
She said that before, but the waiting people.
The Strigoi family coat of arms. It looks like a stylized snout and fangs. Simple and to the point. That's who we are.
Whatever it is you're selling, I don't want it.
Folks enjoying a drink out in the fresh air. That's it for now. See you.
Be well.
Aww. the bookshop would
I
have.
wouldn't want to have to pick up any from the top shelves. I'd get vertigo. I already kinda do up here on the stairs. I don't know who that is, but she's pretty. Maybe Mrs. Abroncius? These are pretty well crafted, I have to admit. How do you even use one of these things? I'd probably sew my fingers to it. Ouch. Quite the fancy desk over here. It's also got fabric storage, mannequins, and an extra sewing machine. One-stop shop.
Welcome to the Bronze Needle. Feel free to browse around. Only the most exclusive fabrics here.
He looks kind of Albert Einstein-wise.
Do you make all the clothes yourself?
Absolutely, miss. And I take great pride in it.
Okay, not much to get from him either.
Apparently there's a passage to somewhere beyond these trees, but I'll be damned if I can find it.
Folks enjoying a drink out in the fresh air.
I don't see folks though. Oh, eager.
Wanna see me cast flame downs?
Sure.
If you want to join me for a drink, be my guest.
Been there already. There's a cat sitting up there.
Looks like somewhere to sit and wait. I can't even imagine what for. It looks nice and toasty in there.
That's where we came from, so let's go here.
Some kind of mechanical shop. Lots of cogs and dials. Doesn't look like it's open though.
Okay. Then try the alchemist shop, I guess. Oh, that's open now.
Do I want to know what he uses those for? I really think I don't. I don't know this for a fact, but I'd bet it's poisonous. Like, probably half the stuff in here. A cornucopia of mostly technical texts. Botany, alchemy, geology. I doubt these were written by humans, though. There are fine traces of dust and residue of all colors smeared on them. No doubt stuff to mix potions with. Now that's a mixing cauldron. Even as the liquid inside seems still, I can hear faint bubbling. This thing has an unreal aura about it. It's really neat. And a bit scary.
I like the kind of happiness that they put in this game, you know. It's like, oh, this is weird in this way and that way and that way. That's cool, you know, like the I want to discover stuff.
Otto, for the last time, the shipment isn't here yet. Do you see it here? I think you don't. Oh, you're not Otto? My apologies. You are new, are you not? I think you are.
That's right. I'm Illy, a student at the Institute. Pleasure.
Gavriel, best alchemist in Rakus. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Am I not? Think I am. How may I serve you?
I'm just trying to figure out if this is lip synced or just random mouth positions. Because you'd be surprised how much in like animation, how often just having the mouth move through random, like 5 different mouth positions or something, can actually make something look pretty decent when it's being, especially if it's like animated characters like that, because they're like the mouth movement, you don't expect it to be super precise anyway.
Who's this Otto?
Oh, this landlord over on High Watch. Always pestering me about Abavier. You know, live water. Like I control when the shipments are delivered. Do I?
Oh, do you?
I don't think I do. Bah, I put out an order for live water all the way in Sweden? Something to that effect. Out in human land, days and days ago. And has it arrived yet? I think it hasn't. Flipping unreliable humans. No offense.
No, you're right. We're pretty flirpin' unreliable.
Everyone just traipses in asking for it. Day in, day out. I told them I paid for the flirping shipment. In advance even. Did I not?
I think you did.
I think so too. Not my fault it hasn't arrived yet.
What the flirp is Apavia?
Live water. Good for hydrating, strengthening your health, and putting out Fok View.
Fok View? Is that live fire?
It is. Isn't it? I think it is.
I'll be back.
Will you now? I think you will.
Oh, we got a new quest from that. I guess we're going out in human land and looking for his delivery. Find Otto on. Okay. We're actually supposed to look for Otto. Okay. That is interesting. I wonder if that, like, I mean, Apavie. I wonder if that's, like, it sort of sounds almost Latin, but it's not really Latin words I understand. So I'm wondering if that's all Romanian words, like especially Fok, whatever it was, that sounded very Romanian, not at all like a Latin word.
Please keep your distance.
Are you one of Kodrin's spies, huh?
Okay, so we're supposed to find Otto on High Watch Avenue, which is over there. Ah, and I guess he's spawned here now. Okay. How convenient.
I know it's none of my business, but you look a bit distressed, sir. Is everything okay?
What? Oh, Near Mage, the goody two-shoes variety. No, everything is not okay, and no one needs your poorly handled flirping magic around here.
Jeez, I was just trying to be nice. I'm Illy, by the way.
No, you're right. I'm being an ass. Apologies. Otto Coldwin, owner of this building. Or at least I thought I was. I'm having one of those days, you know? Stuck outside, can't even go inside my own property.
Why not?
An infestation, that's why.
Like bugs?
No, not bugs. If only it were bugs. Listen, am I keeping you from anything?
Sorry, I'm just curious. What is it that infested your house?
Fuck you.
Do you recognize that voice? I'm pretty sure that is Ben Yahtzee Croshaw, the guy from Zero Punctuation. It sounds like his voice.
Wait, you have Fok View in your attic?
What, am I stuttering here? That's what I said. A whole goddamn family of them squatting in my attic. They just won't leave, the incandescent little bastards. Do you know what private property is, Near Mage?
I think I do.
Sacred, that's what.
I see. Can't you, like, move them? Or, you know...
Put them out? You think I haven't thought of that? You can't just use regular flirping water. You need upper VA.
Live water, huh?
Top marks for you, Near Mage.
Oh, you're that Otto!
What? Do I know you?
Not me, but you do know the alchemist.
Gavriel? Did he say anything about my shipment of live water?
I'm afraid it hasn't arrived yet.
Damn it! What the hell could be taking so flipping long? I'm practically homeless here. My own property, my sacred right, and I'm forced out of it by squatting flames.
Bummer.
What were those questions called? Isn't it question tag? I guess, yeah. That sounds like a word. I don't remember what they were called. I mainly just remember that that in German, since we just say the word for oder at the end, that our teacher was like, remember, this is when you would use this one, when you would like want to end a sentence with "that's good," or you should actually say "that's good, isn't it?" or "you've done it, haven't you?" and not just put an "or" behind there and watch every English people look kind of weird at you and go like, yeah, I think I know what they're saying. Or waiting for the sentence to continue.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Unless you specialize in relocating living goddamn flames. No, I just need upper VA. Live water's the only thing that gets them.
The alchemist in town.
Yeah, he just keeps saying he doesn't know when he's getting any. Wait, while you're here, let's get one thing straight, Near Mage. I appreciate you magical neophytes jumping at any chance to solve society's problems, but magic's what got me into this mess, and I won't allow it in my home ever again. I hope we're clear.
How did magic...
Gods, but you're intrusive, you know that. Doesn't matter. No flirping magic.
Keep your frumpy shirt on, Pops. I'm just trying to help. No magic it is.
Thank you.
I still have to enter your property. You won't shoot me or anything, right?
I'm not in the mood for kidding around. Go ahead, if you think you can help.
Oh, we can actually talk with them.
Wow, it sure is hot in here. Look at that ceiling. It's absolutely charred.
I love this like around the corner perspective. That you actually like walk behind this wall. It's kind of like the what was it? Not Silent Hill, Resident Evil, the early games, you know, because they were early 3D, so they couldn't really like render an entire room and like turn it live or something. At least not in as much detail as they wanted. I mean, there was stuff like Doom or Wolfenstein around, which was just basically straight walls with stuff painted on them, textures. but like items in them was kind of difficult. And so what they did for Resident Evil was they had like a big rendering farm where, you know, they took like weeks to render a single room and then drew the room from one perspective, and then only the characters and the enemies were actual 3D rendered objects inserted into that pre-rendered room. And maybe they had like a few layers in the front and in the back, kind of like we had in Myst 4 or something. And that was... this gives kind of a similar feeling, because it's like a fixed perspective from like an interesting angle, not just like from the front or something, but like out of a niche and past a wall, and your character is actually outside of the room. Aww.
Damn, the walls are really getting scorched. It's all wood, so it's weird it hasn't all gone up in flames. Must be some kind of magical type of heat at work. Hey, guys!
Did he send you to take Folkview away?
I'm just here to talk, okay? I'm Illy. I study as a Near Mage at the Institute. So, why are you here again?
Folkview and children here long before Otto comes. Where else to go? We keep warm. We help. Don't send us away.
They are so cool. Yeah, it's especially since it's like, you know, they have sad eyes, and so it's like little kids just sitting there with like big eyes, and then the big one kind of like looking with big eyes, and kind of they're all like huddled together.
Anything I can do to convince you to leave?
We not leaves unless we taken someplace good. And that would mean we embers. And you has no Apavi yet, do you, human?
What happens if I pour live water on you guys?
It's a bit bad, but good too. It's like that's for you humans. We turns to embers, stay warm forever.
Forever?
Until you puts Folkview in new place. Make fire again.
Go on.
Puts us in altars. We there forever. Nobody can put out Folkview then.
That's so final.
Wherever is home is home.
Oh. So that's the altar with the dancing Ilu or something in the forest. I guess that's what that is for.
Folkview not leaving. This home for us. Folkview here before Otto Coldwind. We not eat much. Please don't send Folkview away.
I need to solve this somehow.
Do we need to solve it somehow? I'm kind of tempted to just tell Otto, well, tough luck. He doesn't seem like a nice guy, and those people kind of seem like they, you know, want to help at least. So I guess we have to go back to the alchemist, and the alchemist was... where was it? Was it here? Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Come in, come in. How may I serve you?
I've met this Otto guy you mentioned.
You did, didn't you?
I think I did, yeah. He's not too happy about this family of Folkview. They're squatting in his attic, refusing to leave.
Oh, yes. That's Otto Coldwin, isn't it? I think it is.
What do you think has happened to your order of Apavia?
How the flip should I know? Stolen? Lost? Both possible, aren't they? I think they are.
You think they've at least made it to Rakus?
Did they make it here? Did they at least reach Sigishwara? Or did they even reach Romania? How could I know?
Well, I can't search the entire country, but I might look into it. I'll be back.
Will you now? I think you will.
Made it to Sigishwara. Okay. So, I guess the train station? Oh, I guess I can't go out of here right now because I have to leave the room first. Yeah.
Help you, miss?
There was this guy sitting on his luggage right near that corner. Any idea where he went?
Oh, he sat there for a long time, miss. Then he came over and asked about any cafes he could pass the time in. I suggested the Deer Head. They make a hell of a coffee there. And he was off.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked about his business. Station security, you see. Said he was a delivery man, and that's that.
I see. Thanks for your help.
No problem. Move along, miss.
I wonder if that's a bug that the train is visible. Like, since we arrived, I think it was supposed to just, there not be a train. And she says when we click, like the interaction point says tracks and not train. Okay.
Oh, hello again.
I assume you didn't get there yet, did you?
No, I never did. Those in the know are secretive, aren't they? I just need to deliver my cargo and go home. Surely you can empathize.
I probably shouldn't be telling you this. The barrier on the western end of the town. Say, Z Dingir Anakampa when no one's around.
Oh my god, you're a lifesaver. I won't forget this, miss. I need to go, right away. Could you please tell Alex I'll be back?
Why don't you... never mind. Sure, I'll do it.
Okay, I wonder what this... Like, yeah, we just told someone the secret entrance phrase.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, you!
So if he wasn't the actual delivery man that was supposed to be there, and that's why he didn't get there, then, you know, it could be... a problem, you know, because like then he can go back now to whoever's, like he can go there and look around a little, you know, and just go, hey, I just noticed that my time that just showed down here is still saying Central European time instead of Central European summertime. Oh, I forgot to update something. I did so many things. I even did a raid alert. Okay, yeah, so he could go there, you know, have a reason to deliver this Apavia, and then when he gets back out again, he can go to someone and tell them. So, yeah, that'll be interesting if that comes back to bite us in the end. Although I don't think it was really a... Well, no, it was a choice. We could have just told him he doesn't need it anymore, can I have it, or something, and then done the delivery ourselves, I think.
I have word from Sixton. He'll be back.
Oh, Sixton? Did he actually say that?
Yep.
Knew it! Thanks, Lily.
Anytime. Catch you later.
Wait,
Hey, Alex.
Hey, you!
So, what's been up?
All I know is I, personally, feel great.
I can see that. Yeah.
Between you and me, all I do is daydream of where Sixton and I can visit together.
Huh. Well, fingers crossed.
Fingers so crossed.
Visit together?
Catch you later.
That sounds like, I don't know, a bit of an unusual phrase. Is that like, is that like a bad translation? Like it sounds really archaic. Why am I even... Okay, let's... Hey. I guess let's go to Starlit Plaza. Was it here? Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Come in, come in. How may I serve you?
Any news about the shipment?
News, yes. Good ones, even. Arrived earlier today. Beautiful batch, wasn't it? I think it was. Finally got that Otto Coldwin off my flirping back, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I see. No doubt stuff.
Okay, and so now we have to go to... Where was it? Was it Highwatch Avenue? Yes.
Yes?
Was just curious about the Fok Viu.
Oh yes, wonderful news, dear. Finally got that shipment of Upper VA from Gavriel, thank goodness. Took him long enough.
Did you, pour it on them?
Yes, and it turned them to embers. Doesn't solve my problem. I'm afraid of touching them. Will you take them away, please? It will be like part of your training. I'm sure your teachers would encourage it.
Okay, how do we do this?
They're still warm. You're coming with me, guys.
Okay, cool. And where was here? Iele, that was it. Wait, the altar was here, I think. Yeah.
An empty altar with... I think these are the mythical Yele.
Yes, I wanted to walk over. Because it always looks so ridiculous otherwise. Do we have an inventory?
An empty altar with dancing female figures on top. I think these are the mythical Yele. It says Shady Woods that way. I think I figured it out. They really are alive, but since trees operate on a huge time scale, they're moving, but so slow that it's imperceptible.
That's a cool idea. So, why can't we do anything? I could have sworn we had a... I guess let's go back to the... Tim. Maybe we can get a book about them?
Yep, as expected. Lots of them. A wealth of occult knowledge at my fingertips.
Guess maybe we can ask the aunt or a book she has.
Domnika's library. Some of these titles are really out there.
Nope.
What's shaking, Auntie?
My arthritic bones, dear.
Ouch. Nice.
Wait. Fireplace.
Doesn't look like it's seen actual fire in years. How does that figure?
Nope. Okay. Where else did we have a fireplace? I think there was one in the school, wasn't there?
Warm and inviting. That roaring fire's probably supernatural, but I don't mind. This guy looks chill.
Sitting next to the fireplace. Looks chill.
There's a bunch of freestanding bookshelves all around. I like them. The Institute seems to have been built around this ancient rock face. The man-made stuff just weaves into the natural wall. Well, man-made probably isn't correct. This is where I pick classes when one's available.
I just cast Brain Burn on myself. If you know who I am, please take me to my dorm room.
Whoops. So I thought I had the answer, but apparently I don't.
I feel really drawn to this place. Pfft, snap out of it, Il. It's the spot I picked the deadly nightshade from. There's nothing here now, but I can still kind of smell it in the air. Such a particular odor. lots of digging related stuff. Makes sense. This flower looks unhealthy. I don't think it gets enough water. An empty altar with dancing female figures.
You know what? It's still rather warm here, so I think, since I'm kind of confused and I can't really think anymore, I'll probably take the opportunity to say, hey, we'll end here. But again, this was fun. We made a lot of progress. We did some found some cute little moments and stories and things like that. And I guess we'll do the rest next time. So let's have a quick peek. Luckily it rained here and cooled down. Yeah, that would have been nice here too. But it's actually the clouds disappeared again and there's still sun shining down right now. Alright, let's see if we can see who else is on, then we can raid them. Oh, and by the way, as always, we'll be back at 5 p.m., so that's about 2 hours ago. Next week, next Sunday again. Yeah, sorry. As you can tell, I can't think anymore. Yeah, so we'll be back in 1 week. I hope you have a great week. And I guess who can we raid? I kind of want to raid. No, we're playing games right now, so I can't raid a programming streamer, and also he has very short streams, so I'm not even sure if he'll still be on for much longer. So let's see. I know.
Be serious individuals, of course.
Whoops. Slight spoiler. Yeah, I should probably mute the desktop audio capture. So there is a gentleman named Stephen Joyce, and he's currently playing Astroneer, which is a game that I found quite fun the couple times I played it. So we're gonna go and read him. I think he's from the UK or something. Might also be... Yeah, I think he is. Anyway, he's kind of funny and does some good streamery. So, oh wait, someone... Well, we already have the raid going. Okay. Astroneer is nice. I watched another streamer learning it today. Cool, yeah. Yeah, it's a fun little game. So it's like a crafting, building game set in space with many planets, and it's really cool. You can kind of like fly from one planet to the next yourself, as far as I remember. So I really found that fun. Played it a few times. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for being here, and let's go over there. Say hi if you can't stay. I get that, but maybe leave a follow so you can catch him another time when he's streaming. And of course, yeah, see you hopefully next week. Have a great week, and bye-bye.